Alright, this is just the beginning of the Monument Valley. The real big monuments are still down the ways. I'm shocked we're streaming, to be honest. We didn't have a signal when we came in here, and now we have one, so this is awesome. And it is getting warm, so I'm going to crank the air on. The name of this place is Valley of the Gods. And there's a little road that kind of goes through all of these areas here, but we're not going to take it. That's for another trip. But it's a little dirt road that travels right through all of these mesas and buttes and everything. And just the red color is amazing. So we're going to go get to the big monuments here today. Somebody might want to post on Fossil that the live stream is back up. If we keep it up here, I will stop and do some social media work here in a little bit before we get over to the Monument Valley area. But folks are going to want to know. They probably abandoned me because we were out of service for a couple hours. I can always count on my diehards. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Coach. What, Perry got lunch for everybody? You guys, it's pretty exciting. We have towering cumulus going up over the monuments in Monument Valley. This is going to be awesome. Amazing photography today. It's like the sky clears out and we have a nice 2 or 3 high-based towering cumulus clouds just to give it add some character to the overall scene. Alright, in 4 miles, we're going to go through one of my favorite towns. Mexican Hat is the name of the town. Mexican Hat. Well, that's some interesting geology over there on the left. Love to stop and get a shot of that. There's a balanced rock up here too on the top of this. Ha! This is a wild. I'm sure there'll be a turnout up here for this feature. This is wild stuff here. Get out from under these telephone wires. If I can. Come on, where's the pullout? That is too cool to pass up. Darn it. Here we are. Here we go. This will be neat. You'll get to see some really cool geology. And a balanced rock feature. Sadly, though, you'll see it. Well, no, looks like there might be a road that goes off this way. That'll put us up under the... Yeah! It's a road that goes right up to this balanced rock. That's really neat. And we got a good signal. Good. So check it out. We won't go up far. We'll just get up under these wires here. There we go. Very convenient right here. Perfect spot. In fact, there's a little road that leads, a little pull out here. Perfectly made. All right. Awesome. All right. This is where I stop and do a little social media work. Oh my God, I can even stream on Facebook. That'll work. We'll use this as my social media work. I will do a Facebook Live. Four bars, 3G. It should work. Yeah, that'll work. sorry about that, folks. I'm trying to get my thing set up here where you can kind of see what's going on. There we go. There's that. This on here like this. Alright, I'm gonna go mobile on this little dirt road here and get you a little better look at this feature. If you can hear me, you can also watch on StormscapeLive.tv. We have a strong signal there as well. Let me zoom in on that balanced rock feature. How cool is that? There's this really neat feature up here that I want to show you guys down this dirt road. I hope we should be able to get right up next to it and hopefully keep the cell signal. Road is a little jinky. Pay no attention to the bounciness. That's just the road. Nothing I can do about that. Hope and pray I don't get a flat tire on this gravelly road. That would not be good. That would kind of ruin the day. That's a good shot right there. Look at that thing up there. Look at that. That is just like ready to fall. Wow. I gotta get a shot of that. I gotta stop and get a picture. Crazy. Alright, so yeah, you're going to want to check out StormscapeLive.tv. We have a better stream there. I'm able to zoom in actually on that stream, which I'm not able to do on my iPhone. That is really, really cool. I wonder how close this road gets to this thing. Now this isn't even Monument Valley quite yet. We're almost there. We got to go through Medicine Hat, and then it's about another 10 or 20 miles to the Monument Valley area. But you can obviously see the stuff before we get there. So the scenes are just going to get more dramatic as we get closer. And I'll keep the stream up on Facebook and also on StormscapeLive.tv for you. Let's see where this road takes us. The road less traveled. This is what I wanted to do, is kind of get into the thick of things here and show you some scenes that maybe other people wouldn't show you. And this is one of those really cool scenes that, I don't think you're going to see too many other places. Because number one, most people don't like getting off the beaten path. They prefer to stay on their comfy little roads, and they won't get in here and get these amazing shots. But I will. Here we go. That road looks a little crazy, so I'm not going to take you. But this is great right here. Look at the sky. Oh my gosh, look at everything. That's an awesome picture right there. Yeah, enjoy that. Man, Brody taking a nap. That is shocking. He's kind of like me, though. He doesn't want to miss a second in life, you know? When you're asleep, you're missing out on life. So good for Brody for staying awake. Not good for you. All right. Let's get to Monument Valley. Oh my gosh, this is even better. The sun angle is even better here. And I just like this view more. I like the foreground shot. I like the scrub brush, the colors of that. Everything. That's great. Let me get out and get a picture. Oh, nice stuff. We're not even there yet. It's going to be a long day. I had planned on getting over to Bryce Canyon, but I have a feeling that I'm going to spend a lot of time in Monument Valley today. Thank goodness for all-wheel drive. Once we get up to the road, I'm actually going to kill the Facebook stream, so join me on stormscapelive.tv. This camera's just like right in my face here. It's the only place I can really mount it properly, but I will tell you, when we get over to Monument Valley, the photography is going to be incredible. We have a line of towering cumulus clouds that is sitting right over the top of the mesas and the buttes and the monuments and whatnot, and it is just going to make for an absolutely stunning scene. You'll be able to see those when we turn onto the road here. Very strong signal on stormscapelive.tv. You'll be able to chat with me and others there as well. And when we get to Monument Valley and I get out of the car, I'll do another Facebook stream if I happen to walk around some more. Finally off this road and onto the highway. Next town is Medicine Hat. So you can see the towering cumulus clouds off in the distance there. Those are along basically where the monuments are, and should just make for some incredible shots. So I'm going to kill the Facebook stream. Join us on stormscapelive.tv, and I'll talk to you there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Yes, Mexican hat. I may have said medicine hat, but it's Mexican hat. I was thinking of another place. Mexican hat. Oh, they've got a Shell station. Best to gas up, folks. Whenever you're going to be out and about, even if you have between a half and 3/4 of a tank, always best to top it off. You never know what you're going to run into. Alright, camera's going to go off briefly while I turn the engine on, but it'll pop right back on, so Don't be alarmed if you lose signal for just a brief minute. "16 miles to Monument Valley." Well, while we're sitting here, we may as well look at something. This happens to be a pull-off here. This is kind of neat. Again, you're going to recognize, especially later when we get into the valley, if the stream holds, you'll recognize a lot of features that are seen on Western movies throughout history. Monument Valley is probably the number one location to film Westerns, just because of the classic Western views that it provides, the buttes and the mesas and these rock formations like this known as, monuments. And they're really magical. I mean, it's a valley, and it's just filled with these things, and they're very iconic. You'll recognize them immediately from magazines and movies and, whatever. But it's a pretty special place to go. So I'm hoping we can kind of get in there and see some of the areas that maybe, you don't really get a really good look at, in the movies or on, in other pictures and magazines and things like that. So I may try to get off the beaten path again a little bit, try to get you some different views. And again, if the stream does not hold, I will take some pictures and I'll post those on Facebook as well. And if I happen to get out of the vehicle, kind of like I did yesterday and the day before, and I have a Facebook signal for Facebook, I'll do a live on Facebook and kind of walk around and give you a little different perspective than this static camera here we have in the car. So I'm limited in the car. You know, I've got a camera that zooms and it's nice in that regard, but it's limited in the fact that it's pretty much stationary. I can move it around some, but I can't, you know, really go fully mobile with it. But I can my iPhone, and that's when I stream on Facebook, is when I get out of the car and try to give you those different looks, you know, walking around and looking at these things. So this technically is really not one of the monuments, even though it's impressive. The monuments in Monument Valley are 10 times better. So, yeah, this is kind of neat. There's a neat little feature there in the middle. Some kind of looks like another little balanced rock type thing. You can kind of barely make it out there. Kind of right. Yeah, I can't really, since I'm zoomed in, my pointer finger looks like a big old fuzzball. But you can kind of see it there in the middle. Right there in that V, there's this little thing. Looks like another rock that's kind of balanced up there. There's probably a road that leads up to that as well, but we won't take it today. This is why you need to come out here and explore. You know, if you have a whole week off or something and you're just wanting to get some amazing photography, you can spend a week or a month just exploring the canyons and in various areas just right here. And there are dozens of other places in southern Utah to explore also. And, you know, it's pretty cool place. I gave everybody a little wave. I've been getting complaints from a few folks about how I never appear in any of my shots. It's not about me, it's about the scenery. So you'll rarely see me in any of the shots. I'm not one of those guys that has a camera in his vehicle so you can see me pick my boogers as I'm driving down the road chasing storms. Even though I hate to admit it, I pioneered that technology about 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. We threw a camera in the car, and a lot of chasers got all excited by it and said, "Oh, that's so cool. Look what Phelps is doing. Let's do it." And so I created a monster. Now we get to see them, you know, scratch their butts and sniff their fingers and pick their boogers and stuff like that. So anyway, you don't get that from me. You know, I bet that balanced rock feature that we saw is how Mexican Hat got its name. Because if you look at it, it did kind of look like a Mexican hat up there. Yeah, it's a little warm here today, but not nearly that warm. It's 81. It's definitely the warmest day I've had since I've been out in the West. To be expected. We're about to rise up over this ridge, and I can see the very tops of the monuments now. So we're getting really close to seeing a very panoramic view of Monument Valley. So hang with me. If you got something to do, wait about 5 more minutes. I promise we'll get a great view of this, and we'll get out of this damn construction, and everything will be cool. Thank goodness for Verizon and its strong cell signal out here. Who'd have thunk it? Wow. And that's just the edge of them. They extend on off to the left, miles and miles and miles. Just monolith after monolith, monument after monument. Amazing.